guys, I'm Marie from Humblebee and Me, and today we are continuing our holiday 2020 making with a beautiful batch of cocoa coconut bath salts. As you might expect from bath salts, the bulk of this formulation is Epsom salts and sea salt. Our coconut part comes from the inclusion of some dried coconut milk, which kind of transforms your bath into a bit of a milk bath, which is indulgent and gorgeous. And the cocoa part comes from the inclusion of some popping cocoa butter, which is a really neat ingredient. I haven't used a ton of it, but the appearance that it gives the product is really, really neat. And when this popping cocoa butter contacts water, it kind of pops a little bit, which I think is also very cool. While the dried coconut milk does contribute a little bit of scent to these bath salts, I have amped that up by including a bit of a chocolate ganache fragrance oil. In order to make sure that solubilizes nicely in the bath water, I've included some Polysorbate 80, and then in order to ensure that that small amount of moisture doesn't turn our bath salts into like just a bath brick, I've used some dendritic salts. If you're looking for substitutions for anything, please make sure you're reading the blog post linked in the description box below. The making part of these bath salts is pretty easy. We're going to massage the wet things together with the dendritic salts and then add everything else, work that together, and then spread it out on a cookie sheet or a tray to dry for a day or two before packaging. As always, please make sure you are reading the partner blog post for more information on this project. That is linked in the description box below. But come on, let's get started. We'll begin by combining our wet ingredients, so our fragrance oil and our Polysorbate 80 with the dendritic salt. So I will pop this bowl that we'll be working in onto our scale. We'll add the dendritic salt. This is 10 grams. And then to that, we will add our fragrance. So we need 0.3 grams. And then our solubilizer, the Polysorbate 80, to ensure that the fragrance disperses into the bath water. We will need 1 gram of that. So we're going to be blending everything together with our hands. I'm just going to pop on a pair of nitrile gloves. And then we're going to kind of get in there and massage this together until uniform. When you're done, you'll have a kind of a wet sand consistency. Once that's done, we're just going to incorporate these last 4 ingredients and then leave it out to dry. So you're going to need 48.7 grams Epsom salts, 20 gram fine-grained sea salt, 15 grams coconut milk powder, and 5 grams popping cocoa butter crystals. Once everything has been combined, we're going to spread the bath salts out to dry for about 2 days. So a cookie sheet or a baking sheet. This is just a little 8x8 Pyrex dish. You want to choose something that has a lip so that you reduce the chances of spilling. But yeah, just gonna leave that to dry out for a couple days and then we'll package it up. All right, so it has been a couple days and our bath salts have had a chance to dry out a bit, so now we can package them up. For packaging, I'm going to use these little screw top test tubes from Humblebee. Each of these holds around an ounce or 30 grams of product, so 100 gram batch. 3 of these works a treat. In order to hold these upright so they're easier to fill, I'm just gonna pop them into this plastic container, and then we have a funnel to fill. As you're filling, you wanna make sure that you're not overloading the funnel. I find that can sort of impede the flow of the product and create a bit of a bottleneck. So just a little bit of a sprinkle at a time and it'll just go straight down. So for a bit of a use demo, I've got a test tube of our bath salts here and a bowl of warm water. You can see the coconut milk powder dissolving there, creating a lovely milk bath effect. I do like to add this product to the bath while it is still running to really get the benefit of the agitation, to encourage everything to dissolve really nicely. This bathwater has just a really, really lovely, rich feel to it and just a slight, sort of chocolatey, coconutty scent that is just really, really lovely. And as the bath salts dissolve, you can hear that popping cocoa butter start to do its thing, which is super cool. there we go. So we just made some really fun popping cocoa coconut bath salts. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, and please remember to read the full partner blog post linked in the description box below. There's a ton more information there, including information about substitutions, scaling, shelf life, where to buy all the ingredients, where to buy the packaging, a whole lot more. So yeah, thank you so much, and I'll see you next time.